Chicken Little. The sky is falling. One day, a leaf landed on Chicken Little's tail. He ran to Henny Penny and cried, "The sky is falling." "Oh, I must tell everyone," cried Henny Penny. Soon, Henny Penny met Ducky Lucky. "The sky is falling," cried Henny Penny. "Chicken Little told me," said Henny Penny. Ducky Lucky asked, "How do you know that?" "We must tell everyone," cried "We must tell everyone," cried Ducky Lucky. Soon they met Goosey Lucy. "The sky is falling," cried Ducky Lucky. Goosey Lucy asked, "How do you know that?" "Henny Penny told me," cried Ducky Lucky. "Chicken Little told me," cried Henny Penny. "We must tell everyone," cried Goosey Lucy. Soon they met Turkey Lurkey. "The sky is falling," cried Goosey Lucy. Turkey Lurkey asked, "How do you know that?" "Ducky Lucky told me," cried Goosey Lucy. "Henny Penny told me," cried Ducky Lucky. "Chicken Little told me," cried Henny Penny. "We must tell everyone," cried Turkey Lurkey. Soon they met Foxy Loxy. "The sky is falling," cried Turkey Lurkey. Foxy Loxy asked, "How do you know that?" "Goosey Lucy told me," cried Turkey Lurkey. "Ducky Lucky told me," cried Goosey Lucy. "Henny Penny told me," cried Ducky Lucky. "Chicken Little told me," cried Henny Penny. "Look," said Foxy Loxy. "Do you see the sky falling?" "No, we don't see it falling," they said. "Listen," said Foxy Loxy. "Do you hear the sky falling?" "No, we don't hear it falling," they said. "Feel," said Foxy Loxy. "Do you feel the sky falling?" "No, we don't feel it falling," they said. "Silly birds," said Foxy Loxy. "Next time, see, hear, and feel for yourselves before you tell everyone else." The end. The turnip. A farmer planted a turnip. It got bigger and bigger and bigger. One day, the farmer said, "I am going to pull up that big turnip." He pulled and pulled, but the turnip did not come up. The farmer called his wife. "Please help me," he cried. "Hold on to me. Pull when I pull." The farmer pulled on the turnip. The wife pulled on the farmer. They pulled and pulled, but the turnip did not come up. The wife called her child. "Please help us," she cried. "Hold on to me. Pull when I pull." The farmer pulled on the turnip. The wife pulled the farmer. The child pulled the wife. They pulled and pulled, but the turnip did not come up. The child called a dog. "Please help us," she cried. "Hold on to me. Pull when I pull." The farmer pulled on the turnip. The wife pulled the farmer. The child pulled the wife. The dog pulled the child. They pulled and pulled, but the turnip did not come up. The dog called a cat. "Please help us," he cried. "Hold on to me. Pull when I pull." The farmer pulled on the turnip. The wife pulled the farmer. The child pulled the wife. The dog pulled the child. The cat pulled the dog. They pulled and pulled, but the turnip did not come up. The cat called a mouse. "Please help us," she cried. "Hold on to me. Pull when I pull." The farmer pulled on the turnip. The wife pulled the farmer. The child pulled the wife. The dog pulled the child. The cat pulled the dog. The mouse pulled the cat. They pulled and pulled and pop! The turnip came up. The end.
Backpack Bear Learns the Rules by Chase Tunbridge. Illustrated by Dale Beisel. When Backpack Bear first arrived on the first day of school, he was very nervous. He was so nervous, in fact, that he hid. He worried that the children wouldn't like having a bear in their class. His teacher, Mrs. Elliott, noticed he was missing. Mrs. Elliott asked all the children to look around the classroom to see if they could find Backpack Bear. When the children found his hiding spot, one of them said, "Welcome to our class." Another said, "You can sit by me." And another said, I'm so happy that you are a bear." That made Backpack Bear feel much, much better. Mrs. Elliot said, "Tick-tock, it's 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, we play games. I will roll this ball. If you catch it, say your name, then roll the ball to a new person so they can say their name. Remember this rule. Only say your name when you catch the ball." Backpack Bear really wanted Mrs. Elliot to roll the ball to him first, but she rolled it to Shane instead. Before Shane could say his name, Backpack Bear shouted, "Backpack Bear! My name is Backpack Bear!" Mrs. Elliot said, "It is nice to meet you, Backpack Bear, but it is not your turn to say your name." "When will it be my turn?" he asked. Mrs. Elliot said, "I have a hint. The answer is also the rule for this game." Backpack Bear thought really hard. "It's my turn to say my name when I catch the ball?" "Perfect," said Mrs. Elliot. "When we wait for our turn to speak, we can listen to others." Backpack Bear was sorry for not waiting and said so. Mrs. Elliot said, "It's okay. Making mistakes is part of learning." After everyone had a chance to say their names, Mrs. Elliot said, "Wow, you really do know how to play by the rules." Then she dropped the ball into the toy box. It is everyone's job to clean up after themselves when they finish doing something, but you will also each have a special job of your own. Mrs. Elliot showed the children their class job chart. Everyone in the class did have a special job. Backpack Bear was very happy because it was his job to be the gardener. But he noticed that Jackie looked sad. He whispered, "What's wrong, Jackie?" "I wanted to be the gardener," she whispered back. Mrs. Elliot said, "Now that you know your jobs, I will answer the questions of children and bears who raise their hands or paws." Backpack Bear raised his paw. "Can I trade jobs with Jackie? She wants to be the gardener." Mrs. Elliot said, "It is nice of you to think of Jackie's feelings. You are the gardener this week. Jackie can be the gardener next week." Jackie smiled. Mrs. Elliot said, "Tick-tock, it's 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock, we go to the computer lab. Where are our line leader and door opener?" Shane yelled, "I'm the line leader." Jackie shouted, "I'm the door opener. I'll race you." Backpack Bear cried, "I can't wait to learn about computers." Mrs. Elliot said, "Before we go, I have 2 rules to teach you. The first rule is walk when you are indoors. The second rule is speak softly. Who can tell me why the first rule is important?" Jackie raised her hand. "Because if we run, we might fall down and get hurt?" "That is a very good reason," said Mrs. Elliot. "What about the second rule?" Shy little Leslie raised her hand. "We should speak softly so other children can hear their teachers." Backpack Bear thought about it, and he decided they were right. The children walked to the computer lab. Shane and Backpack Bear spoke very softly. Backpack Bear had heard about computers, but he had never used one before. He had a lot of questions. "I have a computer at my house," said Shane. "I can show you how they work." Backpack Bear and Shane shared a computer. Shane used the mouse the most because he was showing Backpack Bear how to use it. Backpack Bear really wanted to use the mouse the most. It was hard for him to wait his turn and to listen, but he did it. Mrs. Elliot said, "Tick-tock, it's 11 o'clock. Computer lab time is over. Our time is about to begin." The children hung up their headsets, pushed in their chairs, and then lined up behind Shane. When Jackie opened the door, they walked quietly back to their classroom. Backpack Bear didn't want to paint. He wanted to find out more about computers instead. "What are you doing, Backpack Bear?" asked Mrs. Elliot. "I'm looking for a book about computers," he said. Mrs. Elliot smiled. "You're very clever to look for a book when you want to know more about something. But right now, we are painting." Leslie painted clouds and a big yellow sun. Shane painted 6 slithering snakes. Jackie painted a bright red flower. Backpack Bear painted a computer because he was still thinking about how much he liked using one. Shane, Jackie, and Backpack Bear left their paints and brushes and went to the bookshelf to find a story. That's when Backpack Bear remembered. "Shane and Jackie," he said, "we should go back and clean up our paints and things now that we are finished using them." Shane and Jackie were sorry for forgetting and said so. "That's okay," said Backpack Bear, "because making mistakes is part of learning." First, the children worked together to clean up their paints and brushes. Then Backpack Bear watered the plants. Mrs. Elliot called out, "Tick-tock, it's 12 o'clock. Time to talk." Look around the room and find a partner. Choose someone new, someone you have not talked to. Tell your new friend one rule you learned at school today. Backpack Bear looked around the room. He did see someone he hadn't talked to. Tyrell said, "I learned to listen when other people are talking." Backpack Bear said, "Me too. I also learned to clean up after myself." "Me too," said Tyrell. Mrs. Elliot said, "Now that we have remembered all the rules we learned today, we can work together to write our rules for our classroom." And that's just what they did.
Ruby goes to school. The people said, "We do not want Ruby at the school." Ruby was sad. "I want to go to school, but I cannot," she said. But Ruby had help. A police officer said, "Come with me. I will help you." He walked with Ruby to school. Ruby had a teacher at the school. The teacher said, "Come with me. I will help you." Ruby was happy. "I can do it. I can go to school," she said. The end. Yippee! It's February 2018. Let's make a calendar. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
What day of the week is it today?
Great job! Today is Sunday, February 4th, 2018. Valentine's Day, Groundhog Day, Chinese New Year, Year of the Dog, President's Day.
Fill in the missing day and date.
Sunday, 4th. Great job!
Mark any special days this month. Choose a picture for your calendar.
Nine. Eight plus 1 equals 9. 2 plus 7 equals 9. 6 plus 3 equals 9. 5 plus 4 equals 9. 4 plus 5 equals 9. 10 minus 1 equals 9. 12 minus 3 equals 9. 7 plus 2 equals 9. 3 plus 6 equals 9. You are a superstar. Five. 5 plus 0 equals 5. 7 minus 2 equals 5. 1 plus 4 equals 5. 2 plus 3 equals 5. 8 minus 3 equals 5. 4 plus 1 equals 5. 6 minus 1 equals 5. 9 minus 4 equals 5. 3 plus 2 equals 5.
That's the best ever.
$17. 20 minus 3 equals 17. 12 plus 5 equals 17. 9 plus 8 equals 17. 7 plus 10 equals 17. 7 plus 3 plus 7 equals 17. 9 plus 3 plus 5 equals 17. 10 plus 7 equals 17. 8 plus 9 equals 17. 4 plus 9 plus 4 equals 17.
Fabulous.
The No-Tail Cat, or I Like What I Am. For the Earliest Reader, by Margaret Hillert. Illustrated by Craig Deely. Look at me. I am a cat, but I have no tail. That is how I am. Oh, you look funny. You have no tail. Where is it? Where is it? Where did it go? You look funny without it. I look funny to you, but I look good to me. Why do I have to have one? I like me the way I am. But you are not pretty. We have big tails. We are pretty. Go away. We do not want you. You cannot make me go. I like how I look. I like what I am, and that is good. But I will go away. I want to look at tails, big tails, and little tails. I will see what I can find. Look at this tail. It is a big one. Big, big, big. And look here. Here is a little one. Little and white. This one is little too. See where it is? It is up, up, up. Now here is one that looks funny, but it is good to work with. Work, work, work. And look at this one. This one can go and go. It is a big help. Oh my! This one looks funny. It is a big one too. But look here. What a good one this is. The babies can have a ride. This is a big, big one. And see what it can do? What fun to do this! Oh, what a pretty one! How pretty this one is! Red and yellow and blue.
Tails.
Tails are big. Tails are little. Some tails are pretty. I have no tail at all, but I am happy. I can do what I want to do. I can run and jump. I can play and have fun. Oh, look at you. You are pretty. Come with me. Come to my house. I do not have a tail. I am not too pretty. Do you want me? You do not have to have a tail. I do not have a tail. You look pretty to me. Yes, I like you and I want you. Come with me. The end. It's Earth Day, dear dragon. Where are you two? Where are you? I want you. Run, run, run. Here we are, Father. Did you want us? What for, Father? What for? Oh, good. Here you are. Yes, I want you. I have work to do. You two can help. Get in here. Get in. Get in. You will see what we have to do. Away we go. Away, away, away. Now here we are. This is the spot. Look, look. I see. We can do that too. We can work. We can help. This can go in here. And this. And this. This is work, but it is fun too. Oh, you have something too. That is good. Come here. Come here. See? It can go in here. That is a good help. This spot looks good. Now what can we do, Father? Where will we go? You will see. You will see. We want to get something for us. Oh, I like it here. This is a pretty spot. What do we want here? Something big. Look at this. And this. And this. How do you like this one? Is this a good one? Do you like it? I like it. I like it. It is pretty. Mother will like it too. Help me with it. You two can help me with it. It can go in here. Yes, yes. We can help. We can do this for you. Look at it now. Now how do you like it? Mother, Mother, come see this. Oh my, how pretty it is. I like it. It is so pretty. Here you are with me, and here I am with you. Oh, what a good, good day, dear dragon. The end.